Appeals and Tax Court.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Clerk's office, may I help you?
Yes, I filed a letter, and I asked a letter to the Chief Justice of this court, and nobody's able to give me the determination if it was received or even sent to the Chief Justice, and I'm simply trying to get confirmation of that fax and where it is.
Do you have the fax number that you sent it to?
The number I've been given, I've been told two different stories. One is for the admin office, one is for the law library. The number listed on the court's website is the fax number.
But do you have the fax number that you used?
Yes, it's the same one on the court's website. And I did put that fax attention to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, and I'm just trying to figure out if that has gone to his office.
Okay, when you say it's on our website, is it under the Supreme Court? Is it under the Court of Appeals?
Under the Supreme Court, and the fax number is 232-8372.
232-80?
372.
72. Hold just a second. Okay. What I'm going to do is transfer you over to Judicial Administration, and then what you will need to do is ask them, where does the fax for Supreme Court go? Because you fax something to that number, which is for the Supreme Court. But that number is for...
No, I have their fax number, and that's not the same number.
But that's for all of the Supreme Court administration.
Ma'am, I just got off the phone with the Supreme Court administration, and they said because the court has affirmed that fax number being theirs, as to the administration, the court is responsible to let me know where my letter is. I just got off.
But that's what we're trying to say. That could be the law library. That could be the administration's office. That could be another office.
Chief Justice's chambers, since that's where that letter was intended to go, and that letter was also forwarded as a complaint to the U.S. Justice Department Criminal Division in Washington.
So we're trying to assist you with locating which particular office under the Supreme Court administration that it went to.
The admin office has not answered that question and told me it's not their responsibility to give me that information. If you doubt the veracity of that statement, I can pull up the recording showing their very sentiments.
That's okay. We know you do the recording. Hold on just a second. Did you get a fax confirmation that everything went through okay?
Yes, I did.
And what date and time did you send this again?
7:20. Here, I can even give you the time. Let me pull up the confirmation.
7:20.
Yeah, July 20th.
So that was Thursday.
Thursday on the 20th, around or about 1 p.m. is the confirmation of the fax receipt.
1 p.m. Okay. And how many pages was it?
Total of 3.
3 pages.
2 pages on the letter and 1 page cover sheet.
Okay. I'm sorry. You said 2 pages on the letter?
Actually, I'm sorry. Total of 4 pages. 3 pages for the letter and 1 on the cover sheet.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold just a second. Okay, that's not to keep you on hold for any extended period of time. It's not here within the clerk's office. The number that you faxed it to is within the Office of Judicial Administration, which is for, let me finish my sentence, which is for and covers the Supreme Court. Also under that umbrella, you would have the law library. So there are several different offices that fax number is used for. What I can offer to you is the number for Judicial Administration for them to assist you with trying to locate your fax. I'm sorry?
You didn't hear me a minute ago where I've already stated I've already tried to do that, and they refused to give me any reasonable answer.
Well, then
so
I can't further...
I'm requesting to speak to Chief Judge Rush's chambers, please, so I may assure that that has gone through, or I will be filing a federal complaint against all employees of the court for violations and not upholding HIPAA practice laws.
Office of Judicial Administration. How may I direct your call?
I'm needing to speak to the chambers of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Okay, just one moment. Hello, sir?
Yes.
Hi. I'm sorry, nobody's available in the office right now. Can I take a message?
Well, I'm just calling to find out if my complaint that was addressed to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court has been received, since it was showing a recipient last week by fax, and I have not been given a probable answer that I will accept if it has been submitted to that office that it was brought in attention of. And I will have to amend my U.S. Justice Department Criminal Division complaint showing where this court has failed to produce reasonable receipt of that service.
Okay. And your name?
My name is Eric Mapes. I'm asking where is my letter that was faxed, and if it is being addressed by the Chief Justice, there is a certificate of service that was included with that fax to the Chief Justice's attention to the Chief Justice, as well as to the U.S. Justice Department Criminal Division for ongoing federal and U.S. crimes being committed against me, a disabled person, by not only your court's ADA, but as well as the lower court's employees.
Okay, and what is the number you can be reached at?
360-660-8296, but that still doesn't answer my question, ma'am. I'm asking my letter. And I have a right to know. I will be filing a complaint with the Office for Civil Rights here in just a moment if I can't have a direct answer to where my complaint is that it does pertain private health information of mine that was disclosed with only the consent for the purposes of my accommodations. Since that does have private health information, I have a right to know where that letter's at, where I will be filing a civil rights complaint against all employees of this court for suspicious behavior because they cannot produce or affirm where my letter is.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and forward your message.
That's not you're still not answering my question. My calls are recorded, and by law, I'm doing that within my legal rights, being one party consenting to this recording. So therefore, I'm going to reiterate my question again. I'd like to know where my letter is, since it was a letter of complaint and a notice of service that does pertain private information pertaining to HIPAA privacy laws, and I do have a right to know where that's at. You may not prolong or postpone that simple request of knowing where my letter is.
Okay. Well, I can't answer that as I do not know, but I can forward the message to... I'm sorry?
I'd like to speak to someone else where I can get an answer, because since I've already opposed these actions, this would show an interference with the service that I'm seeking in regards to me resolving this.
Okay. Like I said, I can go ahead and forward the message.
Ma'am, I'd like to speak to someone. You're not providing me the service I'm seeking.
Okay, but I can forward the message. I can't.
To hear the federal laws that you'd be in violation of by not answering a simple, question or request.
I mean, I can. The issue is that right now, if you would like to listen, I could explain to you. The issue is that right now there's a meeting going on where essentially all of the managers, all of the directors are in a meeting.
So the Chief Justice.
So they're not available right now.
I asked to speak to a manager, director. I asked to speak to the Chief.
Well, if you're asking to speak to somebody besides me.
I would like to speak to someone in the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court's chamber.
Okay.
Please.
Right. So they're in meetings.
Well, I'm just going to amend my complaint to the U.S. Justice Department and shown with this audio copy a refusal of this office to answer a simple question pertaining to something that was received and affirmed received. Because that would be an interference of service, since I have opposed these actions for quite some time now.
Okay. Well, as I said again, I can forward the message.
That doesn't tell me where my fax is. I have a right to know where that is.
Right, and I don't have that information to provide to you.
Somebody has to.
So I will go ahead and forward your message, as I said I would.
And I still want my question answered.
Okay, but I can't answer it.
I
don't have the answer, so I'm going to forward it to the people to whom you're saying you sent it to.
And who is that, ma'am?
You're saying you sent it to the CJ.
I put attention to the Chief Justice.
Okay, all right. Well, then I'm going to forward the message to the chambers.
Well, I have a right to talk to their chambers, since I'm not in your court nor have a case open in your court, and it's not ex parte communication, especially when I do know when you have to resolve a complaint with ongoing violations of employees' codes of ethics and behavior. I think that's under Title 33 of the Indiana Code.
They're not available. I will forward them the message. Is there anything else I can do for you that's within my power today?
I'd like an answer where my fax is.
Again, I cannot give you that answer. I do not know that information. Is there anything else I can do to help you today?
I'd like to seek someone that can give me that answer.
And again, I've explained that to you, sir. So I'm going to go ahead and terminate our call now because you are not listening and you're being belligerent. Thank you. Have a good day.
You're attacking me for my